What's up, runners? Today we're going to dive into Locus. Serious, professional, and staunch, what exactly does he bring to the table? How can you get the most out of him? And is he right for you? This is the first video in our series exploring the runners of Marathon and their abilities. You can find a full playlist linked down below, and while you're down there, go ahead and like and subscribe to help share this video and keep up to date on our Marathon content.
The show is built for war.
Locus is a true combat specialist, bringing offensive and defensive utility wherever he goes. Locust is at home, in the thick of the fight. First seen in key art at the Marathon reveal, fans gravitated to this apparent wall of a runner. The cinematic short gave us just a bit of characterization, showing us the frontline nature of Locus and then killing him off. Visually, he resembles RoboCop with a large visor and bulky armor reinforcing his unstoppable nature. Mostly white with accents of red, his colorization makes him stand out and draws the eye to him. His voice lines give the impression that he really loves a good fight, and he very strongly emphasizes the tank archetype, or a titan in Destiny, both defensively and offensively. He is capable of taking the brunt of enemy aggression and showing them his own aggression. As for his codename of Locus, the word locus typically denotes a particular position, point, or place. Very often this is used to denote a place where something is focused with intention, whereas a place where things must pass through.
Combat systems primed.
In terms of gameplay, both of Locus's passives play into the heat bar, which for the uninitiated is basically a stamina bar. It will fill up when you take certain actions and drain when you rest. If it fills up entirely, you'll be locked out of sprinting and other movement abilities until it's fully depleted. Tactical Sprint is an effect ripped straight out of modern Call of Duty games, and allows you to press sprint again while you are sprinting to go into a double time sprint. This gives you even more speed, but it also greatly increases the heat that you generate per second. This can help you close the distance or move cover to cover more quickly over shorter distances than normal sprinting. Thruster is an aggressive, immediate burst of speed activated by double jumping. Instead of giving you vertical distance, however, it sends you hurtling horizontally in exchange for a massive chunk of your heat bar. This burst of speed is incredible for avoiding large blast effects such as grenades or other runners' abilities and carrying you just around the corner. Riot Barricade is Locus's tactical ability, which has a 30-second cooldown. On activation, you create a barrier in front of you which will block damage. You are unable to shoot while you're holding the barrier. While you have the barrier activated, your energy will drain over time, and while the barricade takes damage, it will drain faster. Blocks substantial amounts of damage. Even a full magazine from 2 players at once won't outright break the shield. Its recharge time is proportional to how much energy remains when you deactivate the shield every time you use it. Locus's prime ability, or ultimate in other games, is Search and Destroy and is on a 300-second cooldown. When activated, shoulder-mounted missile pods become armed for 30 seconds and you get a targeting overlay on your screen. Dealing sustained damage to targets will launch homing missiles, and they will deal damage to the enemy and immobilize them, preventing sprinting or other advanced movement for a short time.
Won't be easy, but it'll be fun.
Putting all of these tools together, Locus excels at movement on both a macro and micro scale. Tactical Sprint speeds up his rotations to quickly reposition after long-range shots, or to move for a flank during a hectic team fight, which gives him more chances to catch enemies off guard. On the micro scale, Thruster's burst speed can force enemies to have to spin to keep track of you, can quickly launch you around corners while players thought they were safe to heal, can help you immediately cover a room's distance to cut off a player's escape, and get you back behind cover when you overextend. Combine this movement with your Riot Barricade to safely approach or disengage from enemies, drawing enemy fire, and giving your teammates the room to maneuver and land the first shot. The immobilization effect of Search and Destroy pins enemies down who would normally evade your team and tilts the damage ever in your favor. When it comes to his loadout and playstyle preferences, Locus is perhaps the most flexible runner in the game. As an aggressive player who makes frequent use of Thruster, you might prefer to take close-range weapons such as the Bully or Waste'em Shotgun and use their faster time to kill to capitalize on the moment your opponent loses track of you. A more methodical Locus player could choose to focus on the M77 or Conquest from mid-range, using Tactical Sprint to appear in unpredictable locations. Then you can use your Riot Barricade to reposition and draw fire while your team pounces. However, a true master of Locus would be flexible, able to predict where a fight will take place, maneuver to the best position to take that fight, prepared to be shot at to open the fight for your teammates, but also ready to break ankles when the enemy either pushes you or turns around. Locus is a jack-of-all-trades kind of runner, easy to learn, but requiring knowledge and skill to push to his limits. He shines brightest when constantly shooting or being shot at. When playing in a group of friends, consider adding a void or a glitch to your team. Together you can coordinate rushes as a group, or they can capitalize on the distraction you provide quickly and safely. In summary, Locus is the definitive average runner, not entirely focused on speed or recon or disruption, but effective in any role, and more importantly, in every fight. So now I'll ask, what do you think about Locus? Are you going to learn how to play him? Ask your friends to bring one? Grumble when he's in your lobby? Check out the playlist for our other runner deep dives. Next week, we're covering Blackbird. Thank you very, very much for joining me today, and I will see you all again very, very soon.